Guys, from Woods Farmer, welcome back to the channel. Today we got the Cummins hooked up to the skid steer trailer. I hope I made the right choice. Instead of bringing a 30-foot gooseneck, we're actually going to go get a really cool vehicle today, maybe two. That's why I'm worried about putting it on the skid steer trailer. You're probably thinking there's no way two vehicles are going to fit on that skid steer trailer, but wait till you see what we're picking up. All right, we're going to a place called Fayetteville, West Virginia. I got about 3.5, 4 hour drive ahead of me. We're gonna go pick up some cool antique trucks, maybe some, I can't give it away right now, but yeah, we're gonna go pick up some cool vehicles. For those of you that are not subscribed to the channel, which you should be by now, hit that subscribe button. We are leaving about 40 minutes west of Pittsburgh, and we're going down to Fayetteville, West Virginia. So if you want to map that out, you can see exactly where we're going and what we're doing. It's a very long drive. All right, see you guys in a bit. So here it is. As you guys seen us pulling it out, it is we were told a 1946 like we had, Willys Jeep truck, and looking at the grill and the title work, it's a 1960. I think he had a 1946 or no, 48 regular Jeep CJ2A down there, but I think me and him got the dates mixed up. So we ended up buying it. It's extremely rough, as you could see, and I feel bad for the guy because he didn't know it was as rough as it is, and I didn't know it was rough as it is, and it was a very, very long drive to get down there. We went, like we said earlier, from Pittsburgh down, west of Pittsburgh down to River, I think it's called River Gorge. It's right near BECKLEY, West Virginia. Fayetteville was the city. Really nice family, really a lot of fun. I told him I was going to make videos on this restoration, and it came to me that we have too many projects here on the farm. So with nothing getting done, like absolutely nothing this year, we had a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, we got the machine shop better, we did the Bridgeport, but we're not getting, let's say we have 100 projects and you get 3 done a year, it's not adding up, and then that takes time away from projects you want to do. So I still got to get gutters on this building, yada yada. If you've been watching the channel, you know we got a lot to do. And then I add this into the mix. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting rid of a lot of the projects around here and focus on a few that I really are going to prioritize, like the machine shop, the truck, you know, this or that. So I think I'm going to start on this, maybe not finish this one first, but you guys remember I don't know if I made a video, but we just picked up a $100 CJ-A2, but it's a military version. And we picked that up for $100. We got this truck for $200, which I don't care how rough it is. I think it was a pretty good deal. He was asking $800. As we were pulling it out, things were just falling apart. The whole passenger side of the floor is gone. We're at $300 at that point. And then I told him, I was like, I'm sorry. The transmission mount just fell off the transfer case. Let's do 2. Yeah, I feel so bad for the guy, but he felt bad for us too. He worked. It was a good deal. We bought it. He gave it to us. You know, he sprayed a lot of these wasp nests, he said, and look how many more there is. I mean, this is crazy. Thing's been sitting. He said this guy was probably, I would guess, in his 40s and maybe later or earlier, but he said it's been sitting ever since he's been a kid. And the story is on it, it didn't come with a radiator. And his dad, he was like us, you know, like all of us junkers, brought this thing home, was teaching mom to drive, ran it right in here. As soon as she got in it, run it right in the fender, hit a tree, and I guess it damaged the radiator too, some branches. So there it sat for decades, you know, untouched. West Virginia water got to it, just like PA, Western PA, rot. But hope to give new life to her, or at least get it started and, you know, use it as a farm truck. But got a title and everything. Looking forward to doing this project. I'll show you guys a little more around the truck. So didn't come with too many extra parts, but he had some window glass and starters down there, but we're not 100%. We're like 50% sure if it's gonna fit. He had a rear window glass down there, so this almost looks like it was a rear slider. Like I said, we had these Willys before, but take this ratchet off. Take a look inside the cab, how bad it is. All right, before we open the doors, I'm gonna lift the hood, because everybody on the channel is gonna be like, that's a hunk of junk and to scrap it, but I can't. I gotta try. Look how bad this is. I mean, look how it caved in that. It goes even in the cowl. This is bad. But you know what? It deserves better than this. So we're gonna do our best to fix it. I'll show you inside. I'm gonna go get some spray and spray them wasps. All right, so before we go in there, I'm gonna spray these little guys. See if they're all out of there. Quarter can of carb cleaner. I don't think it's safe to say they're not in there. Make sure these guys are all out of here. Give you an idea how long it's been sitting. It's growing a garden in it. All right, here's the grand tour. Well, that's a nice spider. So that might be a poisonous spider. Let's see on that guy. Yeah, he don't look friendly. Interior. A little bit of the interior here. The roof did fall off in transport. I had to cut off a little piece of it because it was blown in the wind. So I'll probably get this dragged out of here first. What's left of the seats. Can maybe get these redone. Actually, the springs all look like they're not real bad. Some nest in them and whatnot. There's that rear window that's blowed out. I'm gonna work on getting the cab off. interior. There's some kind of like disgusting bugs crawling around with eggs. I mean, this thing's bad. But before we even take this cab off and set it, we're gonna set this cab and the fenders and the hood and all that, we're gonna set that on a hay wagon, tarp it so it don't get any worse. Before we get to that, you know, said we'll be doing the chassis, fixing the chassis and the engine first. So before we get there, I wanna clean this all out. I don't wanna leave this in here. Now watch out, let's see if it's ain't better. This door's stiff, we don't want it to break. Oh, sorry buddy, back up Jack. Let's see what we got. Oh dude, that's so much better. Yeah, try it. Does it work better now?
Oh my God.
There you go.